music. And just, this is a nice way to really notice your breathing with your belly resting against your mat. You can really feel the rise and fall and the expansion of each of your chest, your lungs, as you inhale and exhale. And the next time you breathe in, pause for a count of 4. Just hold your breath. Count in your head. And then exhale and let it go. And then pause for a count of 6. And continue with that pattern. So allow your body to get more and more heavy and relaxed with each exhalation. And then go ahead and slide your elbows underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Lift the crown of your head to the ceiling or the sky. Pull your shoulders back and look forward. This is Sphinx pose. Relax from the waist down. So we just feel a little bit of compression in the lower back. And take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, lower your chest, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, elbows to the sky, and then press gently into your hands again, looking forward. So feeling that same compression, but working the back muscles a little bit more. And if you want to deepen the compression, the stretch in the abs, lift your chest a little higher. Let's take one more breath here. And then on the exhale, sit back on your heels in child's pose, extending the arms forward and spreading the fingers nice and wide. Bring your forehead down to the mat. And then as you inhale, rise up into tabletop, drop your belly into cow pose. As you exhale into cat, sit back on your heels. And let's do that again. Inhale, rise up. This time shifting the hips all the way forward, shoulders above the wrist, look forward, dropping the hips down. Exhale back into child's pose. And again, inhale, rise up, shift forward, look forward. Exhale, sit back. And just keep moving like that unless you find something that feels a little better in your body. Go for that. Aiming here to unite our breath and our body and get some energy flowing. Let's do that just one more time. And this time as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees, bend your knees, shift the hips back to the heels in bear pose. Pause here. So you're kind of halfway between a down dog and tabletop. Pull the belly in and then lift your hips toward the sky. Ripple forward into plank pose. Inhale. As you exhale again, knees bent, hips to heels. And then inhale, hips to sky, straighten the legs, shift forward, ripple forward, plank. Exhale, shift back, bear pose. Inhale, hips rise. You got it. Ripple forward and then take it back. 2 more, just like that. And then go ahead and come right into down dog, lifting the hips, pressing the heels down. Shift your hips, your weight from side to side. And always bend your knees here, just keeping that long spine. And go ahead and step your right foot between your hands. Walk your hands toward the long edge of your mat, that left side. Come up halfway. So we're in a straddle here. Keep your left hand down, raise your right arm to the sky, gaze up as you twist. And then go ahead and release that hand, twist in the opposite direction. And release your hand, grab opposite elbows, head gets heavy. Start to shift your weight from side to side, even alternating the bend in the knees as you sway and get really loose and low here, releasing your back. Bring your gaze between your legs, tucking that chin in towards your throat. Good, and then go ahead and walk your hands toward that right foot. Step your left foot forward to meet it. Fingertips to shins or on the mat, whatever works for you, flattening your back, looking gently or slightly forward, lifting the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, chest to thighs, forward fold. Rise to stand, inhale. Step your right foot to the right, release your right arm, lean way over to the right. Big stretch, look up underneath your left arm. Keep your right foot planted, bring both arms back up. And as you exhale, bend the left knee, sweep way over to the left with both arms. Bend the right knee, rise back up. And as you inhale, step your right foot to meet your left. And then step the left foot to the side, lean way over. Foot stays planted, inhale, arms high. Bend that right knee, big side bend to the right. So you're just kind of circling out the arms and then stepping the left foot in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bringing your hands to the mat, step back to plank. Lower halfway or all the way and take cobra, sphinx, or upward facing dog. And take it back to down dog. Pausing here, a couple of breaths. And then again, lift your heels, look forward, bend your knees, step or take a little hop to your hands. Come up halfway and fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Step to the right, side bend. Big wide step. You have more room than I do, I hope. And then bring your arms up, circle to the left, come back up, feet together, step to the left. Arms high, circle right, step together, and fold chest to thighs. Halfway lift, bringing your hands to the mat, step or float back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So taking that vinyasa, making your way to down dog. Let's do that a couple more times. Ready? Lift your heels, look forward and feet to hands. Lengthen and fold. Rise up. Step right, stretch. Arms high, circle left. Same thing, opposite direction. Maybe adding a back bend here if you like. Feel free to change things up, guys. You're your best teacher. Let's take it through one more time. Holding your down dog. All right, go ahead and lift your heels and travel your feet to your hands. Come up halfway and fold. Taking your big toes closer together, weight in the heels. Let's find chair pose as we inhale, sweeping the arms up, sinking the hips low, looking forward or up. Deep breath in. Exhale, prayer hands, twist to the right, hook your left elbow. Look, bring your gaze beyond the right elbow or past it. And then come back through center, inhale. Twist to the left, exhale. Press that top palm down to deepen the twist. Come back through center. And then chest to thighs, forward fold. Come up halfway. Plant your palms, take it back to flow. And then raise your right leg high. Step between your thumbs. Drop the back heel, deep bend in the right knee, warrior one. Full in breath here. Exhale, warrior two. Adjust your back foot, sink your hips deeper. If you look down, you guys, we want a nice 90-degree angle bend in that right knee. Arms are out to a T. And then straighten the right leg, reach the arms up, grabbing the right wrist, sky archer pose. Use your left hand to pull the right arm back. Full breath here. Exhale, dragonfly twist. Left hand down, right arm high, gaze up. Release your hand, step back to plank, and make your way to down dog. We'll do the same thing, left leg lifted high, inhale. Exhale, step forward, warrior one, rise. Warrior two. Sky archer. Dragonfly. Release your hand. Step it back and flow. Let's do it again. Lift your heels, gaze forward, feet to hands. Come up halfway and fold. Chair pose. Prayer twist. Back through center. Twist left. Chair. And fold. Lengthen. Step or float to flow. Right leg lifted high. Step forward. Warrior one. Warrior two. Sky archer, pull back, open side body. Dragonfly twist all the way down, gaze up. And then release and take it back. Left leg. Rise. Hold it here. All right, lift your heels, gaze forward. Let's take it through again. Starting in chair to twist. Keep going, moving with your breath. We haven't changed anything. All right. Holding down dog. Coming back to our breath. Lift your heels, gaze forward, feet to hands. Come up halfway and fold. Hold it here. Start to alternate the bend in your knees. And then straightening your legs, come up halfway, fingertips to the mat. Bend the right knee and walk both hands over to the left, guiding the right hip toward the right shoulder, feeling the left side body expand. And then come back through center. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, guide the left hip toward the left shoulder. And then coming back through center, tick-tock your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Bend your knees, grab opposite elbows. We're hanging here in ragdoll. Start to shift your weight again from side to side. And then take your left hand right underneath your nose. Come up onto your fingertips. Straighten the right leg. Bring the right arm up and look up. So we're back in that twist. Let's see if we can maybe get a little deeper now. Maybe we take the right arm and thread it behind our back, grab the left inner thigh. Maybe we take the left arm between our legs and reach for our right fingertips. If you're there, you guys, and you want to find bird of paradise, shift your weight into your right foot, bring your gaze forward, and stand up. Once you're up, if that left knee is bent, maybe we work on straightening the leg. Wherever you are, ease your way back down to the original pose. Right arm reaches high, and then release it down. Bending the right knee, left arm lifts as we twist, crown of the head continuing to reach forward, staying here or taking that half bind. And again, staying there or coming into your bird of paradise, threading the right arm under, gazing down, and then sliding the gaze up as you rise up. Wherever you are, we will meet back in that twist. Left arm to sky, right arm down. Inhale. Exhale, release to fold. Come up halfway. And bring your hands to the mat. Step your feet back into plank pose. Hold your plank for 10. 5. And shift back, down dog. So let's create a sequence, linking some poses together. We call this our Surya Namaskara C. We'll take this one a little bit slower. Let's raise our right leg to start. Get it as high as you can. Maybe you want to bend the knee, stretch the quad, and open the hip here. All right, take a breath here. As you exhale, place your foot between your hands and bring your arms up to frame your head in a high crescent lunge. So we have a big, wide stance with our feet. That back heel is lifted, lifting the back thigh to the sky, tucking the tailbone, guiding the right hip back and the left hip forward. You can look forward here or slide your gaze up. If you look up, you'll find a little balance a little more challenging. Take a breath here. And as you exhale, drop the back knee, release the arms. Now on the inhale, we're gonna pivot to gate pose. So you're gonna kickstand the left heel behind you as you straighten the right leg. Arms come out to a T. There's your breath in. As you exhale, lean over to the right, take the left arm up and over your head. Inhale back through to center, arms to a T. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the back of the mat. Step back to a one-leg plank. See if we can take a push-up here. That's optional, right? And then straighten those arms, lift the left leg to the sky. Inhale. Hang the dog if you did on the other side, by bending that knee and stretching the quad. All right, let's step the left foot forward as high to, or close to the thumbs as you can. Inhale, arms high. So we're deep, deep, deep in this lunge, right? Big bend through that left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, low lunge, heart expands. You might even interlace the fingers here. And then let's kickstand the right heel behind us. Arms come out to a T. Lean over to the left. And then come back through center. Inhale. Lean over to the right. Cartwheel the hand down. Step back, one leg plank. Right leg floats back. Exhale, low push up. Inhale. Raise the right leg. Adding on. Step forward. Exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, drop the back knee, drop your hands. Inhale, gate pose. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, back through center, hands come down. Left leg floats back, so we're facing the back of the mat now, optional push-up. Lift the left leg, inhale, and now step it down, letting it land right underneath your nose. Straighten both legs, come up halfway. So heels are planted, legs are straight. Exhale and fold into pyramid pose. Keep your right hand down. Let's twist again. Left arm reaches high, gaze up. Revolved triangle. Full breath in here. Keep reaching the fingertips to the sky. And then on the exhale, left fingertips skim the mat to the diagonal of the left pinky toe. Lift the right heel, shift the weight into the left foot, and then open up into half moon pose. Right arm and right leg kick back. And float up. Hips and shoulders are stacked. Flex your right foot. Inhale here. Exhale, curtsy squat, either taking the right hand to the mat or palms together as you tuck the right knee behind the left. Getting nice and low here. Reach the right arm back, grab your foot, rise up, dancer's pose. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down, sugar cane pose. So we're kind of back into that half moon. We've just added a hip opener here, a bigger stretch. Now this is where we're gonna use the strength of our left leg, guys. Coming into airplane pose. So micro bend that left knee. Release your right arm, bring your arms to a T, inhale. As you exhale, bend the left knee, take your hands to clap them right underneath you. Inhale, airplane. Exhale, clap, get low. Keep the right leg from moving. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lift the left leg to the sky. Inhale. Step forward, exhale. Crescent lunge. Low lunge, heart opens. Gate pose. Side bend left. Back through center. Side bend right, left hand comes down, kick the right leg back. Low push up. Three-leg dog, lift the right leg high. Step your foot right underneath your nose. Straighten both legs, come up halfway. Exhale and into pyramid pose. Hold it here. Let's twist. Right arm to the sky, left hand stays underneath your left shoulder. Exhale, right hand down to the diagonal of the pinky toe, half moon pose. Inhale here. Curtsy squat on the exhale. Reach the left hand back, grab your heel or your foot, inhale, rise to dancers. Extend the right arm, press your left foot into your hand. Exhale, right hand comes down. You can bend the right knee to get there. And then here we go, airplane pose. Release that foot, bring your right arm out to a T. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, hands come down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. One more, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Raise the right leg to the sky. Inhale. Step forward. Crescent lunge, arms high. Low lunge, exhale. Gate pose. Side bend right. Side bend left. Kick that left leg back. One leg plank, optional push-up, right? Lift the leg high. Pyramid pose, come up halfway. And fold. Revolve triangle, left arm high. Half moon pose. Curtsy squat. Right arm reaches back, dancers. Sugar cane. Airplane. 3 dips. Left leg to sky. Lunge. Low lunge. Gate. Stretch right and left. Left and right, sorry. 3-legged dog. Set up for pyramid. Revolve triangle. Half moon pose. Curtsy. Reach back, dancer. Sugar cane. Airplane. 3 little bends here, we've got this. Or just hold your airplane if that's too much. This really strengthens your back muscles. And of course that leg. Right leg to sky. Keep moving. Left leg to sky. Yeah, this is an infinity flow. We never pause in down dog, right? But if you feel that you need to, go for it. All right, guys, so this will be our last time through. The next time that you face forward again, because I think I kind of screwed up and I'm in a different pace than you. Go ahead and feel free to rest, or maybe you want to take it through again. Totally up to you, your practice, right? Your call. All right, we're almost there, coming into those airplane dips. And then when you finish, rather than start again, come back into child's pose. Drop those knees. Sit back on your heels, extend the arms forward. Forehead comes down to the mat. Deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth. Do that one more time. Inhale. And let it go. You can extend your arms forward, come back into tabletop. And tuck your toes under, shift back to downward facing dog. If you feel that you still need to rest longer, guys, go for it. All right, lift your heels. Just look forward, step your right foot forward. And then walk your hands over to the left again, coming back up halfway. So this is where we started class this morning, right? Lift your tailbone, let your chest get heavy. Bring your gaze between your knees. Feel the stretch in the spine. And then a little micro bend in your knees. We'll rise up, turn our toes out so our heels are in. Exhale to goddess pose. Bend elbows, bend knees. And then inhale, come back up. We're gonna do 10 of those. There's one. Keep going. Nine, 10. Now we're gonna hold it. Now this time, you guys, as you come up, you're gonna put your weight in your right foot. So you kind of lean over and then take the left toes and tap your thigh. Exhale, get back down into goddess. Now shift to the left. Inhale, right foot taps. Exhale, squat. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 3, 2, 1. Get low, hold it here. Can you widen your stance a little bit? Chest stays lifted. Sink those hips. Track your knees toward the pinky toes. And get lower. Feeling that heart rate. Take your hands to your thighs, take a breath. Exhale, twist, drop your right shoulder, look to the left. Let your hips get super heavy here. Come back through center, take it to the other side. Come back through center, bring your arms up, straighten your legs. Turn your toes in, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers, hips forward, heart high. Exhale, forward fold with a chest expansion. And pause. Well done. Good, go ahead and release your hands. Come up halfway. And then walk your hands towards your right foot. And let's step back to plank. Lift your heels, shift forward, shoulders above wrists. Deep breath here. Exhale, lower halfway, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come onto the toes or tops of the feet. Inhale, bend your knees, sit back on your heels. Don't come into child's pose. Take your hands to your hips, rise up. Separate your knees about hip width distance apart. Tuck your toes under. Bring your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, twist to the right, hold it here. Option, stay here. Another option, take your right hand, place it on your right heel or your lower back, the small of your back. Press your hips forward. Reach the left arm up and over your head. Gaze up. This is camel pose. Half camel, actually. Deep breath here. As you exhale, left hand comes to your hip, right hand comes to your hip. Hold it here. Bring your arms up overhead. Twist to the left, arms stay open to a T. Again, either staying there, placing the left hand on your lower back or your heel. Press your hips forward so they stay in line with your knees. Bring your right arm up and look up. Maybe that arm slides back over your head. Maybe your head falls back if it's not too much on your neck. Full breath. Hands to hips, hold it here. Whew, okay, so now we're gonna try to go into full camel. Take your hands behind your back. Fingertips are gonna point straight down. Pull the elbows back. Imagine that you're gonna slide your hands in invisible back pockets. So you're gonna tuck the tailbone, press the hips forward, look forward, and then slide your gaze up. Now you might just stay right here, you guys. For those of you who want more, one hand comes back to a heel and then the other one comes back. Lift your heart higher. If you're there and you feel like you can still take this deeper, untuck your toes. One more breath. Tuck your chin. Take your hands to your hips. Sit down on your heels and then sweep your legs around. Yeah, so feeling this, right? That compression in your lower back, let's release that. Bring your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, slowly come forward into a forward fold. And don't try to force this stretch at all. All you need is gravity here to release your neck, your back. I'm feeling this in my glutes and hamstrings, and that's a-okay. All right, go ahead and slowly come back up. And let's take one straddle fold before we make our way onto our backs, you guys. So go ahead and turn toward the long edge of your mat and open your legs wide and shift your hips forward. Bring your arms up overhead, take a breath. And as you exhale, let's bring our body between our legs. Arms come down. Again, head gets heavy. You might even like bend your elbows, reach back, and start to massage your neck and your upper back. Give yourself a little self-love here. That always feels nice. All right, let's go ahead and come back up. Swing that back leg around. Come onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. Rock gently from side to side. And keep your right knee hugged in. Extend and release your left leg. Pull that knee in towards your chest. Bye, honey. And keep your left hand on your shin. Extend your right arm out to the side. And just drag that leg over, coming into a nice final twist here. You can continue to gaze up or allow your gaze to drift toward the right. And let's come back through center. Take both knees back in to your chest. Keep the left knee hugged in this time. Extend and release the right leg. Pull that knee in tight. And then let's twist. Left arm extends, right arm holds on as we drag that leg across our body. Rolling onto the right side. Coming back onto our backs, bringing both knees into our chest. Let's take happy baby here. Grabbing the pinky edges of your feet, heels to ceiling, knees toward the mat. Press your tailbone down. And then releasing your right foot, place it down on the mat, cross your left leg on top. So we have a tight cross of our legs. Bring your knees into your chest and flex your feet. Take your hands and reach for the bottoms of your feet, and then start to unbend your knees a little bit. So they're at more of a 90-degree angle. Keep your tailbone connected to the mat, and then bend your elbows, pulling your legs closer to your body into the floor. Go ahead and release and switch the crossing of the legs. Same pose, twisted twig or twisted root, it's sometimes called. Same thing, same nice deep hip stretch. All right, go ahead and release your hands from your feet, uncross your legs, wrap your forearms around your shins and really pull the thighs tightly to your belly. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bring your forehead up to your knees. Take another breath in here, and as you exhale, release everything. Guide your heels toward the corners of your mat. Your arms rest with palms up, shoulders released and relaxed. Your jaw is soft, your eyes are closed. Feeling the breath, the air in your nostrils as you inhale, that cool sensation. And as you exhale, feeling the warmth of that breath as it leaves your body against your upper lip. And simply observing each inhale and exhale for the next few minutes until your mind becomes completely clear, releasing any thoughts, any tensions that just distract or disturb. When you do feel your mind wander, come back to the sensation of your breath. All right, let's start to reawaken by moving in our space. And then eventually bend your knees and make your way over to one side. And slowly and gently guide yourself up to a seated position. And once there, let's take our hands together at our hearts and bow our head to our fingertips. I know a lot of you have special events and activities going on this weekend. Take a moment here to envision yourself and your loved ones happy, smiling, joyful. Together, let's raise our arms up overhead. Deep breath in. Guide your hands back to your heart. May each of you be happy, be well, and be peaceful. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. Namaste.